All right, everybody, buckle up, because this time on Deep Dive, we're going deep, like jungle deep.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
We're talking about a song that just makes you want to move, Jungle Boogie by Kool and the Gang.
A classic.
Yeah.
Timeless.
It's one of those songs that just gets everyone on the dance floor, no matter what. But we're not just here to dance.
No, we're diving deeper than the dance floor.
Exactly. We're going to unpack those lyrics, see what's hiding beneath those catchy grooves.
And there's a lot more to unpack than you might think.
Yeah.
Music can be so deceptively simple, you know?
Absolutely. So, where do we even begin?
Well, what strikes me about Jungle Boogie is the repetition. I mean, how many times do they tell you to get down?
Right. Like a lot.
Exactly. And that's not just a trick for a catchy tune, although it certainly works on that level. Repetition has this incredible power in music. It creates mood, it drives movement. Think about it. Rituals, chants, they all use repetition to induce a certain state.
I never thought about it like that. But it makes sense. So, when Kool and the Gang is telling us to get down over and over, what's the deeper significance there, do you think?
Well, on the surface, it's a call to dance, right? To get down on the dance floor.
Makes sense.
But getting down can also be about letting loose,
Yeah.
right? Shedding inhibitions, embracing the moment.
Yeah, totally.
And in the context of the disco era, with its social revolutions and push for liberation, it takes on this added layer of communal experience.
Yeah.
It's like a shared release, a collective surrender to the rhythm.
I love that, a collective surrender, and it's so true, you know? It's like the song gives you permission to forget about everything else and just exist in that moment with everyone else.
Precisely.
But then you have that bridge, feel the funk, y'all, let it flow. It's like this burst of individual expression in the middle of all that repetition. What's going on there?
You're spot on. It's about the way the song's structure mirrors the experience of getting lost in the music. Those verses, with their driving beat and that repeated phrase, they pull you into the groove, get you locked in. But then that bridge hits, and it's like the song is saying, okay, now that you're here, find your own way to move within it.
Ooh, I like that.
That shift in energy, from surrender to the beat to personal expression, that's essential to really losing yourself in music, wouldn't you say?
Totally. And you know what else is interesting? The title itself, Jungle Boogie. It's such an odd combination of words when you think about it.
Oh, absolutely. And that unexpected pairing speaks to something really fascinating about the music itself.
Like what?
Well, you've got this raw, almost primal energy of the jungle, mixed with the smoother, more urban grooves of boogie. It's a fusion of styles, and it reflects this really cool thing that was happening in music in the 70s, the breaking down of barriers between genres.
Wow, I never made that connection before. That's amazing.
It's like Jungle Boogie is this sonic melting pot. you know?
Yeah.
And it reflects the social changes of the time, too.
How so?
Well, think about it. Disco was all about bringing diverse groups of people together on the dance floor.
True.
It challenged social norms. And in a way, Jungle Boogie, with its blend of musical styles, becomes a metaphor for that social mixing.
Wow. I have to say, I always loved Jungle Boogie, but this deep dive has given me a whole new appreciation for it. It's amazing how much depth you can find in something as seemingly simple as a party anthem. Makes you wonder what other everyday things might have hidden layers of meaning if we just take the time to really listen.
Right. And speaking of listening, here's something to chew on. If Get Down is like the mantra of Jungle Boogie, what other mantras or repeated messages do we encounter in our lives every day? And how do they, consciously or unconsciously, shape our thoughts and actions?
Now that is something to think about. Thanks for joining me on this groovy deep dive. Until next time, keep those thinking caps on and those dancing shoes ready.